Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here, and pitching in this game, Shane Baz.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. That one outside. And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay.
Let's go, Tampa!
Swing and a miss, strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And that's down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here is Aaron Judge.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Oh, 1 down. And it's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Austin Wells stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two outs. And it's fouled away. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
Let's go, Shane.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the first. Yanks held in check. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, and on the hill in this one, Carlos Carrasco. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Yandy Diaz leading things off and takes a strike. hit in the air, left field. Dominguez makes the grab, one away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Foul ball there.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
On the ground, right side, Chisholm jumps, throws, and they get the out. Junior Caminero, the next to hit. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1. Let's go now, Junior.
That one inside. Look out. He swings and fouls one off.
Here we go, Ray.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rays held in check here. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting in the cleanup spot. He joined the team as a free agent.
Come on, Shane.
Boz back to work. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Turn 2.
There's a strike. The pitch. And now the count is even. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Strike him out.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
No, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Now here is Anthony Volpe in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. Struck him out looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Jason Dominguez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goldie off of first with 2 away. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball. Inside, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. The Yanks lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Let's go, Jonathan. Here we go, Ray.
And the first pitch
Catch the
misses for ball 1.
There we go. Now, Rays.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2-0.
That one
That's
off the
ball
mark,
3.
and it's 3-0. That one misses,
ball 4.
so a leadoff walk. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and he hit him.
He's
He
got
had
first.
2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. Meisner getting ready to hit.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. The tag at third, and he's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball.
There's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out towards right center field. Grisham trying to get there. Makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. That one's in there. It's 0-1. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. That one not close. And 1-1. Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the runner holds. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. And it remains 2-2. Two outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. And that skips in the dirt. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And
here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
Now 1-1.
man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that's
that's
outside.
missed out.
And it's 2-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Sit him down.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Struck out swinging his first time. Little chopper rolls foul.
Get
0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Sit him down.
Stays alive. To third, might be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. Two on, 1 out. Aaron Judge will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's too low. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 1 out. Outside. Austin Wells in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And they're all loaded up.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So bases all loaded up. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Ball one there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That's down and in.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Danny Jansen to hit here. Fouled off. He was late. A changeup missing.
Inside.
And the count is 1-1. And that one is inside. On the ground, out to short. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So up next, Jake Mangum. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-1. That one missed. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Yandy Diaz now. He's 0 for 1. Carrasco will move to first. Mangum dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge really on his horse for this one. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. And we're back. On to the fourth. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got him. Strikeout number 8. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball. Down.
Fourth inning underway, no score. And that's way
Ball
high. And that's ball 2.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's
3 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That catches the top part of the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. high fly ball out towards left center. Meisner makes the catch for the out. Anthony Volpe digs in now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. Offense held in check there. And midway in the 4th, no score. Bottom of the inning. Lau at the plate. And a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero, struck out swinging his first time. Runner on the go. Slice to right. Fair ball. Lau around second, heading for third. Heading for the plate. He'll score. The relay.
Picks himself up an RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. He reached on a walk his first time. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Runner at second, nobody out. That's a laser base hit. Dominguez fires it in quickly. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So digging in, Christopher Morel. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. That one the other way. Chisholm. Off balance speed. There's one. To first, not in time. And a run scores. And now Cameron Meisner. And there's a ball.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
There goes the runner. Fouled off left side. Fastball for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Morel stands at first with one out. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Hey.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Dominguez makes the grab, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Boz back to work. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's down and in.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner at first.
Ball.
In the dirt. That's ripped. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Splits the plate. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a curve is down and in. No outs, runners at first and second. That one is absolutely belted. Meisner flying after this one. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in. The second run scores. We are tied at 2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. And that is out of play. No outs. Runner on second. In the dirt. Kicks away from the catcher. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Shane Baz won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. A new arm into the game, the righty Ryan Pepio.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He is struck out and he is walked. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Judge waits. High fly ball out to left field. Morel settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. 3-2. They take the lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And the batter now, Austin Wells. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger preparing to come on if needed. Rodriguez also throwing. Now the 0-1. That's a little bit low. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And down on strikes. Now 2 out. Paul Goldschmidt now 1 for 2. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swung on, belted, going back. And that is that.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here at Tropicana Field at the plate, Danny Jansen. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham gets there. He's under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Mangum. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right side, Chisholm throws to first in time. 2 away now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. That one hit to right. And that is foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
2 down, nobody on. And that's outside. Base knock, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
Outside,
Just
that's
missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2-2. Two outs. Just off the inside corner. And now 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Rays down by a run. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. Yankees 3, the Rays 2. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fought off foul. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. And delivers outside. Out to short. Walls. On to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Yankees 3, the Rays 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Out in front and foul to the left side. What a stop. Throw to the pitcher. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
In there at the knees, 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz getting ready to go. Hill, a left-hander, also throwing. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Carrasco is done in this one. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. A new pitcher in the game, Yoendrys Gomez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now, Christopher Morel. First pitch misses. That clips a corner. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That one misses. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cameron Meisner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So 2 down, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Cameron Meisner. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Just missed. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. More likely to get something you can handle. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Walls up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Upstairs. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So the Rays strand a pair, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Manuel Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
A walk, and he's also singled.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Eric Orrs up and loosening in the pen. Number 48. just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Here's a 2-0. He was late there. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Line drive. And out number one on the grab. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. That's in for a strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one pushed foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Judge stands in here, takes ball 1
Ball
low.
1, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And misses inside. Judge rips that one. Mangum makes the catch, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's Jansen to hit. That to right. Judge has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And now the right fielder, Jake Mangum.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That
Ball
misses. 1-0. The Yankees up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he barehands it. And safe at first, the bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 3. In the dirt, blocked. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double. You know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right through there for a strike. The tying run at the plate. Headed towards the corner. And it gets by him. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. They pick up a run, and now it's a one-run game. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Fernando Cruz gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Yarbrough. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Brandon Lau, the next to hit. Swinging a foul out of play. So the tying run at second. Outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now it's going to be Junior Caminero. First pitch just misses. Trying to hold a 1-run lead as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's off the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Rays 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Eric Orrs.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Number 48 warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Englert also getting ready. That catches the corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Goldie steps into the box. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Orrs, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that just misses. Off the mark there, and the count is even 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. One gone, runner at first. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Meisner makes the grab, 2 down. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch misses, and you played behind guys and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Goldie off of first with 2 away. And that misses. It's 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Caminero. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Yarbrough back to work. And that one fouled off. Missing inside, and now it's even 1-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Way outside, and the count's even at 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's one away. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tim Hill.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And here is Cameron Meisner. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
And the count even 1-1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. The 1-1 is fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays. Curtis Mead looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. First pitch doesn't find the zone. So the tying run at second. Rips that one to right. And that ends the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 48. Now into the game, Jose Caballero. He's in at shortstop. So digging in, Jason Dominguez, a switch hitter batting right.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Action in the pen down there. Garrett Clevenger, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. On the ground, right side, Lau. The throw to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
This one in the air. Aranda under it. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees 4 and the Rays 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, one-run game. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9.
Inside,
and that's
1-1.
off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Not even close there. 2-1.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk,
Then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the tying run is on base.
We're not ready to go home quite yet.
No outs. Runner at first. Jake Mangum will hit next. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt.
Well, you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Bunting, and he pops it up. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
Ball 1, no
In the
strike.
dirt. To second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Slams off the bottom of the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him preparation.
So runner at second, 2 down. Brandon Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Trying to deliver as the hero. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Williams is just 1 strike away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. So the tying run at second. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around third. He'll score easily. It's a 2-out double, and the winning run is at second base.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Rays get an RBI double, all even now at 4 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're in extras here, and now the DH, Ben Rice.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ball one there. And that's outside. That misses, and that's ball 3. Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Swung on, popped up left side. Caballero hauls it in for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, Oswald Peraza. Go-ahead run on base, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Outside.
Outside.
And that's ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Yeah, that's fouled off. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Here are the top half of the 10th. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So they strand a pair on to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Cody Bellinger now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Just
that ball went
missed.
out.
This one chopped up the middle. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
To hit for the Rays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
That's a ball.
1 down and the winning run at third. And that is out of play. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here comes the throw. In comes the winning run, and the Rays walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.